Once upon a time, in a lush and quiet forest, there was a small cozy nest nestled high in a tree. Inside it, a mother bird and her tiny hatchlings lived in perfect harmony. One of the babies, named Pip, was the tiniest of them all, so small that she could barely open her wings. But despite her size, Pip had a heart full of courage and a spirit bigger than anything in the forest. One morning, as the sun peeped over the horizon, a gentle rumbling shook the ground beneath the nest. It was a large elephant named Moomba, who had wandered into the forest looking for food. His big feet thudded as he approached the tree, and with every step, the earth seemed to tremble. Moomba was a gentle creature, but his enormous size made everything in his path seem small and fragile, and without realizing it, he was getting closer and closer to the tree that held Pip's nest. The mother bird looked down in panic. She could see the giant elephant slowly moving toward the base of the tree. If Moomba wasn't careful, the tree could be shaken and the nest might fall. She chirped frantically, but the elephant didn't hear her. His massive ears, though good at hearing distant sounds, couldn't pick up the tiny bird's voice. Pip, the smallest and quietest of the chicks, had an idea. Even though she was so tiny, she had seen how strong the forest could be if its creatures worked together. She fluttered her little wings and, despite being nervous, hopped to the edge of the nest. "I have to do something," Pip whispered to herself. With a deep breath, she flapped her wings as hard as she could, causing a soft breeze to swirl around her. "Excuse me," Pip called out as loudly as she could, her tiny voice rising above the gentle hum of the forest. "Excuse me, Mr. Elephant." Moomba stopped and looked around, puzzled. He had never heard such a small voice speak so bravely. He bent his great head low, trying to see where the sound had come from. "I'm down here, Mr. Elephant," Pip said, fluttering in the air, her voice a mix of sweetness and determination. "You're getting too close to my home. If you don't stop, you might make the tree fall." Moomba's big eyes widened, and he gently lowered his trunk toward the tree. "Oh my," he said softly. "I didn't realize I was so close to your nest. I'm terribly sorry, little one." Pip fluttered a little higher, her wings catching the sunlight. "It's okay, Mr. Elephant, but please be careful. I have a family here and we don't want to fall." Moomba's heart warmed at Pip's courage. He had always been careful, but now he understood the importance of being mindful of the smaller creatures around him. He stepped back slowly, each step light and careful, until he was far enough away that the tree could stand firm once more. "Thank you, Mr. Elephant," Pip said, her voice filled with gratitude. "You're very kind." Moomba smiled, a soft rumble of laughter escaping his throat. "Thank you for reminding me to be gentle, Pip. You're much braver than your size would suggest." From that day on, Pip and Moomba became friends. The giant elephant would sometimes visit the forest, but he always made sure to be careful when passing by Pip's tree. As for Pip, she had proven that even the smallest among us can make a big difference, and that sometimes a brave heart is all it takes to protect the ones we love. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more.